You do it. You don't need to touch anything. You just do the show. Why are you trying to pick up the phone? Just do the show, bud. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Oh, sorry. Oops. Ready? Just do the show. There you go. Ready? Here, if you can you stand without me? No. Here. Stand so it looks like it's just you there. Come on. Just stay. You need to, yeah, there you go. See, so it looks like it's just you. No, look at the camera. No, just look at the camera. Stop looking at my hands. Stop. Just look at the camera. You have to try to pull this off. Dude, I'm exhausted. Come on, you can do this show for me. You just gotta talk about what's going on in the news. You make comments. Tim Pool does this show. Tim Pool does a commentary show. That kid dropped out in like 5th grade. Come on.
Jesus, bring
there you go. Okay, you're gonna play some audio.
Hallow today. It's the most wonderful.
He's gonna play some audio. Please, come on. Just, you got it. You press the computer buttons. That was good. But I want you gotta host the show too. Use that voice you always use at the dog. Stop. You're gonna host this show. What's up, J666? Come on, host the show.
Spend time in prayer.
I guarantee you're breaking the computer because you're not even pressing the right buttons. You know that? Those aren't even the right ones, you jerk. You just jumped on the keyboard. I was trying to encourage you. Really, you're bad at this. You're horrible at this. Sorry. I gotta try to shame the kitten back here. Oh, okay. What's going on? I am exhausted. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. So tired trying to afford egg. My Christ. Dog, shut your face. There's news. Just got a new client situated. Now I can relax for a bit. That's awesome. And enjoy that relaxing time. I am so I'm just burnt. I'm just burnt out. We work so hard for so little. So this week I've had to like Uber to work every day. And I was very fortunate because I had somebody shit. God damn cats. God damn. And I was very fortunate. I got distracted. I hit the wrong thing. I was very fortunate that I had someone help me out with some cash for it, because for me to Uber to work, I make about $35 a day at work on a 7-hour shift, because the health insurance companies take all my money. They take 80% of my paycheck. So it doesn't even, so to Uber to work was like, well, it was $30 home today. Actually 36, because I left a tip. I left a big tip. But making only $35 because the insurance companies take the majority, 70 to 80% of my paycheck. And then, one-way Uber is $35. So I'm losing money to work this week, but I still have to go because I need healthcare. So I'm just exhausted. Meanwhile, I want to play this, who is this? Matt something? I like this dude. He does a stitch about the Hallow app, but you got, you got Donald Trump saying shit like,
Because under the China policy, every child can get 37 pencils. They only need 1 or 2,
37 pencils, okay.
They don't need that many. But you always need steel. You don't need 37 dolls for your daughter. 2 or 3 is nice, but you don't need 37 dolls.
Nobody's buying 37. These people live in a fucking different universe. And the president was in Pennsylvania telling people like, you could just not buy stuff for Christmas. It's like, we're not buying stuff for Christmas anyways. Did you see the numbers on the shopping holiday numbers? They were like, They made more money than ever, but fewer things were bought. So what does that tell you? The prices were jacked up. Not as many people are shopping. So fewer things were bought, and they're still making a ton of money because of greedflation. But it's just amazing how we have this two-tiered society. Well, most of us, you know, there will be people that come in and say like, "Oh, you're greedy, you're lazy, you're entitled." It's like, bro, we're working 2 to 3 fucking jobs just to fucking eat and keep health insurance. And a cob. I had to Uber for a while to work. It was terrible, but it's cheaper than losing the job in the long run. Yeah. But hopefully you made enough money to cover the Ubers. So to Uber to and from work for me it just depended on the time. But let's just call it $50 to $60. That is $35. No, sorry. $25 more than I make a day at my job. And I work at one of the wealthiest companies in the world. So I was losing money to go to work all this week. And I have to go because I have to keep our healthcare so, you know, people don't die. Hey, what's up, Seha? Good to see you. How about a third of an Uber on me? Oh, thank you, man. Hey, appreciate that. Thank you for the $10 super chat. Well, and that's the other thing, man. Uber is like, I was trying to, so if you don't know, up here in the Northeast, we had like an Arctic front. Today, I think my hands are still freezing, but today I think it's in the 30s. I think it was going to hit 33. And today I was like, I should have wore fucking shorts. It was 33. And I was like, God damn, I'm sweating. Because yesterday and the day before, sorry. Monday through, what day is it? I don't even know what day it is. Monday, Tuesday, I think those were the 2 days. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday were, I'm just kind of losing my mind. I'm sorry. Stop it, kitty. We're in like the 10s. And then with the wind chill, it was, 9 or 8, depending on what time it was. And that's like cold, That's when I take the pants out. I stop wearing the shorts. And today, because it was 33, I have to like bundle up and bring a backpack with me in case. So what I've been doing with Uber is I'll walk pretty far and then catch the Uber, at like a gas station or something to save $6, $7 because every dollar counts. And when you're walking and it's that cold, thank you, self-confidence. When you're walking and it's that cold, he just wants, I was trying to get him to host the show, for a few days in a row. When it's 33 degrees, now that might, depending on where in the country you're at, 33 might sound freezing, but it was just 8 degrees for the past 2 days. So 33 is kind of like a heat wave right now. So I didn't even I wear a hoodie and another shirt or another flannel over it. I didn't even bring the extra flannel. I was like, yo, today is like summer, 33 degrees, sunny out. I feel like I'm on a Florida coast right now. We're going to talk about some news. He's just trying to bite me. Stop biting me. Stop biting me. Can you host today's show, please? We hit 10,000 subscribers. I want to thank all 10,000 of you. Oh, did you just wave? That was cute. Thank you guys for 10,000 subscribers. This is amazing. I think I can retire now. Is that how YouTube works? I'm pretty sure once you hit 10,000, you just quit. I know MAGA would love that, but I'm not gonna. Go fuck yourself. We got a lot of work to do, especially when the president's telling us, oh, just don't buy shit for Christmas. You don't need pencils for Christmas. It's like, nobody's buying pencils for Christmas, buddy. You fucking dementia patient. But there's a few things in the news we're going to talk about. I don't know. I linked some shit. If you guys got ideas, I'm so burnt out right now. I'm so sorry. This is like me, mentally fried. I'm just mentally fried. Uber into work, making sure the kids are good. My wife's working 7 in the morning till 11 at fucking night, and we're all doing this, not for like luxuries we're doing this to live. I got my second job. I'm still waiting for an approval and I'm trying to go for a third. Awesome. Thanks, MAGA. The country's really sucking. Have you had enough? But we'll still have some fun. There's some fun. Oh, here, let me play this audio for you. I always talk about, I don't see you on Cash App. I got Cash App. I think it's in the description. I don't want to, I think it's Rev Rob with 3 B's. I don't know. My mind is fucked right now. I'm just cooked. I'm cooked. And I couldn't even tell you what day of the week it is. I really couldn't. I'm pretty sure it's Tuesday or Wednesday. I don't know. I gotta get up early again tomorrow for work. I'm picking up more shifts so I cannot lose my health care. Oh, fuck this country. This country is so fucked. And I say that as an elder in the country now. I'm an elder. I used to be the youth. And I would look at the people with one job buying a home, you know, be like, wow, that's cool. And now I watch people working 3 jobs, hoping to be able to still afford to rent. I always talk about Ben Shapiro. I think I talked about him yesterday. I don't know. This week's a blur. Ben Shapiro, you know him because he says shit like this.
No one in the United States should be retiring at 65 years old.
He says stuff like that. That's Ben Shapiro. He's a little husk of a man. He failed in Hollywood. He wanted to be like a Hollywood writer. I'm gonna let this dog in here, but she's I don't have the patience for her right now. Where did you go, Orangey? Orangey's the only cat we have that don't fuck with the dog. Orangey's always on high alert. Hold on. Get in here and be good. Go lay down. Come on. Hey. Up. Good girl. Stay. Sorry. Less viewers than yesterday. Yeah. I'm burnt. I'm surprised anybody's here. I know J666 and Say Hi are here. I appreciate you guys. LOL, I was with you when you had 10 subs. You're making progress. Look at that, Say Hi. Yeah, see? Who said that? Chris Damblin? Oh, Jesus Christ. Here's the thing, man. Here's the thing. Hate incarnate. Wait, let me, I gotta stay focused. My brain is fried. Here's the thing. Seha can attest to this. I once had not many subs, and I've been doing this for, goddamn dog. Nope, get out of there. Get out of there. I told you. Nope, if you're not gonna lay down, you're not doing it. Come on. Nope, let's go. Let's go. All the way up. Go. Go. No, hey, call her up, buddy. Sorry, Orangey. Sorry, buddy. I don't mean to. This little orange cat. Dogs being dogs. No, this dog is trying to get into the cat litter. That's why she wants to be down here. And I told her if she sits in her little bed, she's totally fine. She usually does. Look.
Frankly, I think retirement itself is a stupid idea unless you have some sort of health problem.
Stop. Dude, you gotta stop. This fucking cat. He's so excited I just kicked the dog out. He's like, yeah, take that, pup. He's the only cat that does not like the dog. He's kind of like a little dog himself. Yeah, you happy I kicked her out? So yeah, so listen, the fact that I hit 10,000 subscribers is amazing. The fact that there's 43 people here is amazing. I'm not doing this for the fame and glory. That's where people get mistaken. I'm doing this because it's the right goddamn thing to do. And I have fun. And I get to meet some cool people along the way. So now that I addressed that comment, it took me, 30 minutes to do that? Hate incarnate. Here's the thing, man. You can hate people. I get it. But don't hate them for ignorant reasons. Let me teach you something. Making a generalized statement like you did in the comments is, bigoted, and I won't tolerate it here. Even if I have to defend Ben Shapiro because you come at him with that kind of language. And I don't want to, but I will. I'll defend Ben if somebody comes with that kind of hate. You can hate him for the reason I hate him. A very specific one. That him and these Tim Pools and these Joe Rogans and these Stevie Crowders and these Matthew Walshes and all these assholes that sit behind a microphone in a comfortable room for a couple hours a day doing a show say stuff like this.
One in the United States should be retiring at 65 years old. Frankly, I think retirement itself is a stupid idea unless you have some sort of health problem.
I wonder if...
So somebody stitched this, but Ben says stuff like that, and that is wild. If he said that while he was doing a selfie video of him out in the field, breaking rocks like I used to do in masonry, or, jackhammering or something like that, saying like, hey, if I'm going to be doing this, you're going to be doing this. But to sit from behind a microphone and claim he doesn't want people to retire unless they get a health problem? Hold on. What is going on in the... Yeah, every other country. Almost outside is here. Fucking the dude that disappeared yesterday. But here, let me just play this whole Ben Shapiro clip for you.
The United States should be retiring at 65 years old. Frankly, I think retirement itself is a stupid idea unless you have some sort of health problem.
I wonder if I slap the fuck out you, would that be anti-Semitic? Because I don't want to be anti-Semitic. I just want to slap the fuck out you. Shut the fuck up. I'm so sick of you cornball ass niggas trying to stay relevant in front of that fucking podcast equipment. Shut the fuck up.
I love this dude. This dude is amazing. Hold on. What are you doing? Up. Get over. Come on. Lay down. Stay. Down. Stay. Stay. Orangey, come here. God damn. Stop, Orangey. Come here. Come here, bud. You don't have to keep guard of him. You don't have to. Oh. Okay. But I love that dude because he basically called out Ben Shapiro and all these other podcasters who talk a big game trying to help oppress workers. No, leave her alone. Leave her alone. So just remember that. If I worked at radio for a long time, and in my older age, what I've learned is anybody sitting in a real comfortable job, like those on Fox News or CNN, advocating for people's pensions to disappear, retirement age to rise, They're shills. They're husks of a human. How dare you sit down all day telling people who have to get up at the crack of dawn on a Monday morning in 8-degree weather to go brave traffic and go to a job that doesn't pay enough to afford egg so they can keep their health insurance. How dare you say anything about them needing to work longer while we've never seen higher corporate profits. Never before have you seen trillion-dollar profits. Buddy, calm down. You need to stay with me. But why do you think CNN, Fox News, Tim Pool, Ben Shapiro, who I believe got his starting with fracking money, oil frackers invested in him? Are we great yet? Can't survive anymore. Winning. Yeah, be hesitant of anyone that says work will set you free. Why don't you start a corporation to become rich too? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't win the birth lottery. My dad was not Fred Trump, who gave me millions of dollars in real estate and allowed me to fail a water company in America. Donald Trump had a water company. I know everybody gives him a hard time about bankrupting casinos, but here's the other thing, folks. He sold water and couldn't fucking pull it off. Water and steaks. Yeah, I'm having to buy the drug I need from Canada now, Rob. They shut me off in the USA. Yeah, this is what I mean. It's like, it's so fucking crazy. It's so crazy. Well, I know people that I used to work with and still talk to that have to have insulin to survive. And they're like, I gotta pay $2,000 for this insulin a month. It's fucking nuts, man. And anyone who says anything other than shut the fuck up, if you podcast for a living and you have billionaires investing in your horrible takes and your hypotheticals, because Ben Shapiro, his whole thing is let's say. I'm not kidding. I've heard him. Then, you know, they're not serious people. This country is fucked. And, you know, I'm pretty sure we're in a recession. The government stopped releasing any kind of data, any kind of numbers. That's always a good thing. You know, whenever I read these stories about how the government cancels jobs report, other data reports, this data report, no more numbers, I'm like, man, for a regime that really likes to brag about how great they're doing, they really don't want to show any evidence for anything. It's very telling. And then I came across, let's keep going through some meme news. I came across this video. I forget the dude's name. Is it on here somewhere? I forget the dude's name that did this. Oh, goddamn. Matt XIV. I've seen him before on like a YouTube video, but he does a stitch with. This is like the time of year where you'll see the Gwen Stefani and the Mark Wahlberg Hallow app. Hold on.
Letting God into our hearts and letting Jesus bring us his peace. Download Hallow today.
It's the most wonderful time of the year, aka when Gwen Stefani shills for the right-wing anti-abortion pay-to-pray app, Hallow. And if you're feeling like you've missed a few chapters of late-stage capitalism meets religious grifting meets your favorite Y2K celebrity, I am here to help. Hallow is a daily pay-to-pray app that costs $70 a year. Before tax, got
$70 a year to pay to pray. The funniest thing, well, I guess you leave it to the Catholics to be like, oh, we can't go right to Jesus with our prayer. We need an interceder. We need some kind of pope figure to be there to catch all the prayers and bring them up higher. It's such a fucking grift. Anybody that's in the Christian faith, with the Catholics are, you know, they're just the Roman Empire of the Christian faith, that says like, oh, come through me, I have the gateway to God, is directly contrary to what Jesus said. So they're grifting you. And if you don't know, this beautiful app where you see that Tool fucking Wahlberg shilling for, and this they were like, that's as light-skinned as a Jesus looker. Well, what
That's
do you...
not cheap.
Stop.
The app
You
started with
have to
millions of
stop.
dollars in funding from...
You have to stop. You have to stop jumping on me. But if you don't know, well, I'm just going to let this dude talk about it. Hold on, let's go back to the...
J.D. Vance, who believes that unmarried women are destined for misery, and from Peter Thiel, the billionaire puppeteer behind the Trump administration, who believes that America started going downhill when women earned the right to vote. Thiel is also a homosexual, which we don't have time for today.
It's crazy, though. Like Scott Bessent, we talked about the other day. You seen him shilling for the economy and Donald Trump. Peter Thiel, who's just throwing money at everything. Even people that, and this is how you know, again, this is MAGA. Be careful, okay? Be careful. Because even though J.D. Vance will gladly dictate who Peter Thiel could or could not marry or what he could and could not do in the privacy of his own home, J.D. Vance will love to regulate that, right? In the regime of Trump. Peter Thiel, just like the rest of MAGA, thinks, well, I have enough money or my skin tone's the right color or whatever it is that it won't affect me. Oh, but it will. Oh, but it will. We should write a song called Oh, But It Will.
Anyway, Gwen's pay-to-pray scam has all of the things you'd expect. It has a multitude of anti-abortion prayers, some of which are read to you by the soothing voice of Lila Rose.
I don't know who Lila Rose is. I know that's not Lily Rose. That's Johnny Depp's daughter. Lily Rose Depp, maybe? I don't know.
The pro-conversion therapy founder of Live Action, a group dedicated to ending abortion. And, by the way, someone Gwen seems to be pals with, or at least a fan of. One prayer on Hallow begins with, Jesus, we pray for every woman who is considering abortion, and in a special way for those who are pregnant from acts of rape or incest. May every woman know the goodness, gift, and beauty of her own life, and so be able to receive the gift of her child's life.
My Christ. This app is demented. Hallow. And I wonder if the people in the Catholic Church, because you know how they've been with the freedom to love who you want to love. I wonder how they feel about Peter Thiel being one of the Kickstarter big funders of it, you know? They approve of that? I guess if they could turn around and regulate what he can do.
In other words, we're really sorry about what your uncle did to you, but now I know this sounds really extreme and deeply unpopular and incredibly regressive and violent, and it is. But if you're J.D. Vance or Peter Thiel or any of the deeply evil men who believe in this crap, and you're looking for a way to get no abortion even in cases of rape or incest into the mainstream range of acceptable viewpoints, what better way to do that than by recruiting everyone's favorite hollaback girl? Hollaback girl, more like Hallow app girl. Happy holidays, everyone.
I like that joke because that's a joke I would make. Pay to pray. I don't think God said to pay someone to pray. I'm pretty sure Jesus said go in the closet, pray in isolation. Correct. More and more pissed, yeah. Yeah, man. It's just fucking crazy because, like... Oh, so, yeah. So, I linked a thing about... This is Alex Jones, not the one that you're thinking of. He's the investor. I mean, he's the creator. But Peter Thiel and J.D. Vance were the ones that make Hallow happen. I still can't believe that people were like, hey, what if we charge people $70 a year to pray for the person who said, why don't you start a corporation and become rich? It's because, like, yeah, I could do some shit like this, but I just, you know, I got a soul. I don't know. I have a conscience. I'm like, I could never ever in my life be like, hey, Mark, listen, we got a great idea. We're going to charge people to pray in an app. It's just like one time my daughter, my oldest daughter spent, I forget, $120 on a meditation app. This was years ago. This is when meditation apps were all the rage. and she requested a refund because we seen the charge, and we were like, "You're doing what? You just paid how much money for a meditation app?" And she was like, "Yeah, it gives you like walk through meditations and sounds." And I was like, "That's called YouTube." I was pissed. I was like, "We're getting a refund." So it's a grift, you know? It's a grift. It's a grift. It's a grift. Hallow is a grift. Grift be thy name. Oh, this was the audio I was playing for you earlier. Donald Trump out on the campaign trail again. So if you see an old PDF file randomly yelling at strangers, don't worry, it's just the American president telling people you don't need to buy shit for Christmas. But hey, did you guys see the McDonald's AI Slop commercial? I'm not gonna play it. I grabbed the screenshot from it, but I did for you. I found it on YouTube. Some random YouTuber re-uploaded it, and I put it in the description because you should watch it. I had to watch it like 6 times because I was like, this is so disturbing. It's all AI, and you can tell this McDonald's ad, it only played in the Netherlands, and they launched it on the Netherlands YouTube channel, the McDonald's Netherlands YouTube channel. And immediately they scraped it from the internet. So you're seeing people re-upload it, comment on it and stuff. So I found someone who really uploaded it. I suggest you watch it because this is our doomed future. And by the way, there was a story the other week. I think I talked about it on here. I know I talked about it in public. Sometimes I kind of forget what I talk about with people and what I talk about on here. Everything's blurring together. America needs a meditation. We just need a solid day of meditation where we can refocus and align ourselves. But I know Wendy's, I think I announced it on here. Wendy's was closing a bunch of locations, and they were basically restructuring. They were going to close the locations in the poorer communities and just service the people who still have money left. And that's another, for me, indicator of really bad times. When fast food, because you'll see this in the news, fast food people are talking about like, oh, we're not as many people are coming, or, you know, whatever it is. Fast food is a good gauge because you'd be shocked, but anytime you drive by McDonald's between 11:30 and 1, just look at the drive-thru. Look at how many people go to McDonald's. It's so gross. I still can't, there's a couple of things I can't understand in America. Why people still go to McDonald's all the fucking time. Like if we go, we're taking the kids and it's like a celebration, you know? It's like some kind of fucking special occasion. But there are people that just go there for lunch. It's just like like the adult fast food, Starbucks. Like Starbucks is McDonald's for adults, and people go there every single day, and get the same thing. And I'm like, number one, where do you have the money for this? But number two, you're going to die prematurely. Like this food is not good for you. That's why it should be a treat and treated as that. But Wendy's had announced that like they weren't doing the good numbers, so they're going to close down the low numbers Wendy's and just stay in the high. And I thought that's fucking crazy that even America is like, you saw this with Disney World too. I'll explain that. But even like, hey, leave her alone. Come here, Orangey. But even the fast food places are like, well, fast food is kind of for upper middle class people with expendable income now. Like that's nuts to think about that. And that's the America Donald Trump's ushering in, where fast food is for like the president. Because McDonald's, Disney, they've clearly, if you go on YouTube and look up these people who are like Disney adults, they talk about how Disney has priced out people. They started charging for, I think, parking and like all these things. I don't know, but there are Disney adults that do. And it's fascinating to watch people that like worship Disney. Come here, buddy. Because Disney has basically been like, oh, this is not a thing for working people. This is a thing for upper echelon people to only enjoy. And that's why we're pricing things as such, because they keep having these pay raises. I don't know what's going on in the comments. I can't really catch up. And today's live is just going to be kind of a smorgasbord because I'm burnt. I'm burnt right now. Tomorrow, when I get out of work, hopefully I won't be as burnt. What else did... Oh my God. Oh my Jesus. Did you guys see this? Oh, by the way, Jane Fonda is doing some good work. I've seen like 3 or 4 videos she just put out. She did one mocking Nicole Kidman's return to AMC movie theaters, which I thought was awesome because I hate Nicole Kidman's return to AMC movie theaters. What are you doing, buddy? And she's also doing a No Democracy Can Survive When Millions Families Can't Afford to Live. So awesome. Power to you for standing up. We're going to talk about this in a second. You guys see this? So Netflix can afford to buy Warner Brothers, but can't afford to let us share passwords. Got it. Tourist industry is collapsing because of Trump. And for those of you guys go, oh, obsessed with Trump. Well, he's the one that's controlling the borders, the tariffs, that's crashing the economy and yelling at everybody about not buying pencils. So we're going to talk about that in a second. Let me show you some other stuff. I feel like this all the time. This was a good one. Replacing the words "the economy" with, I say greedy people's yacht money. I say replace it with greedy people's yacht money. Because there are some rich people that are very kind and very giving and try to help and try to, like Jane Fonda. Jane Fonda has money and she's trying to help. I would say it's greedy people's yacht money. How can we respond to without sacrificing greedy people's yacht money? Saving the environment sounds nice, but what about greedy people's yacht money? Medicare for all would destroy greedy people's yacht money. So just remember that. And then having a president come in and fire all the scientists, the doctors, the economists, the PhDs, replacing them with loyalists and people who don't know anything is not in the best interest of the citizens of the United States. Ketanji Brown Jackson. I also saw this. I didn't get to read this. I saw this morning. It was like 4 in the morning. I got an alert on my phone for a tweet that I didn't subscribe to. Thanks, Elon Musk, fucking alerting me to stuff I don't care about. But I did care about this one. But I just get all these... Cat, stop growling at her. The dog is finally being good, and the cat is like growling at her. Hey. Hey. See what I tell you. Get up. Come on, get up in your place. Good girl. Good girl. Don't worry, the cat's just trying to bully you. Kitty, you're gonna learn a hard lesson. But look at this. Imagine if America had this kind of respect for law and order. Former manager at China Hurong International Holdings accepted $156 million in bribes. And look what happened. He got Luigi'd. All right, so we saw the stats, right? If you're on Twitter, follow Spencer Hackimian. I don't know how to pronounce that. He has some good information, and this is one of his tweets today. Number of Europeans traveling to U.S. is cratered under Trump. Year-on-year change in visitors. And you're probably like, oh, fake news. But here's the thing. Donald Trump and his regime are asking foreign tourists for 5 years of social media history before they enter. Remember when he first took office? This was like, just under a year ago. It was late winter, last spring. And there was that kid from Scandinavia coming, I think Norway, coming to the U.S. and he had that J.D. Vance meme of J.D. Vance with the big head. And they denied that kid access to America. The land of the free denied someone access to our country because of a meme he had on his phone. So they're trying, and they're trying hard. They're trying to... Oh, I don't have the other screenshot of it. They are trying to get 5 years of history, but there's so much more in this proposal. They want basically they want to be able to surveil you. They wanted, it said in the article, link down below. They said, what was it? Hold on, I got it pulled up. They want 5 years of phone numbers, applicants' phone numbers, emails, address over the last and 5-10 years respectively, information about family members. It's nuts. The State Department said it will conduct online presence reviews for applicants and their dependents, and the privacy settings on all social media must be made to public so the screening can take place. It warns that if any social media information is not listed, it could lead to both and current and future visas being denied. It's an expectation for American citizens that the government will make every effort to make our country safer. How the fuck is seeing if they have a meme of JD Vance making our country safer? This is hilarious. They're basically looking for if you've made fun of Donald Trump. Canadians boycotting U.S. travel. As other Trump administrations have also appeared to impact tourism. Canadians are boycotting U.S. travel as a form of protest against the tariffs. I also try to buy Canadian, you know, when you can, because supporting against the regime is good. So I linked this article down below because it's absolutely... Donald Trump accepted $350 million from George Soros. Well, yesterday we talked about not yesterday, sorry, my mind's a blur. A few days ago we talked about Scott Bessent, who is Donald Trump's secretary, I don't know, another secretary. He's all over the news doing interviews and stuff. And Scott Bessent, you know what he was doing before he was working for Donald Trump? Working as a partner for George Soros' fund. So it's just amazing how, like, all these MAGA always like to complain about George Soros this. It's like, bro, Donald Trump's friends with all these guys. I know they use them as, you know, Five Nights at Freddy's scare tactics. But Scott Bessent, working for Donald Trump, and was a partner at the Soros fund. Like, it's a big club and you ain't in it, but they'll gladly use you. They will gladly use you. I don't blame anyone for not coming here either. Why would you want to come here, like when they arrested all this South Koreans that were coming here to train Americans for the new Kia plant? I forget what plant. When they're, you know, imagine being the kid in Norway who got denied entry to America for having that JD Vance meme. Why would you be anybody in Norway and be like, I'd rather not go and face detention over a meme? But the hardest irony is that we dare to call ourselves the land of the free. We don't get that title anymore. If you have to check social media for memes before you let people in, we're highly regulating thoughts. We're regulating everything. And not in the good way, not like corporations. They're regulating what people think and make fun of and joke about. And this is, you know, this is fascism. Who is saying? Lady Liberty is now Lady of the Streets, 100%. Should take her bribes. Should take her bribes for your time. I forgot, Dr. Kyla, is the UK known as the land of the free? I forgot. I know you say I could guarantee I'd be denied a visa to the UK based on your tweets, but I don't remember the UK saying we are the land of the free. They're the land of monarchs. Did they change something? Did the United Kingdom proclaim that they are the land of the free now? Oh man, there are some fucking morons in here. Rob, I don't blame you not reading my Soldier Potty Mouth posts. Crack a smile though. Sorry, I haven't read some of the comments. I will though. I love the people that come in here and be like, oh, you should try it under Sharia law. It's like, bro, at no point in your ramblings has Sharia law claimed to be anything of a free land. I guess they're trying to with Saudi Arabia, you know, trying to pay all those comics to come and whitewash their image. But we're America. We're supposed to be, you know, against all that government thought policing. I guess people just lost their way and they're willing to stoop to defend stupidity, fascism, and willing to fucking sacrifice our freedoms just to, you know, defend this regime. It's really fucking embarrassing. Not like we do have freedom of speech in the UK, not like ice in your country. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that they don't have a secret police force detaining their own citizens. But I love how those people are like the Joe Rogan crowd. You know, the Joe Rogan, he really put a spotlight on, oh, there's thought policing in the UK. They're arresting people for social media things, which just really isn't true. And Piers Morgan is doing this. And it's so funny because you see those people, they come in here, right? And like, I don't know. I think we're just fucked, you know, because that guy couldn't even understand my point of like, if you're against that, Joe Rogan and all the people regurgitating that shit, you should be against what's going on here because they're thought policing. Kid got denied entry because of a meme. And instead of being like, yeah, that's wrong, we should be fighting back, you're going, well, I wouldn't get in there with my stuff. Haven't tried and won't look into it, but Joe Rogan told me so. Instead of going, yeah, this is fucking crazy, America's turning into a shithole, they're going, well, I wouldn't. It's so crazy. Fuck Trump and Vance, yeah. Chris, I think you come here almost every day. Get the fuck out of here. God damn. I just want to set the record straight. Is the UK policing on speech bad? No. I think free speech doesn't protect hate speech. I wish, like I've said, hold on. Let me bring up the meme. Hold on. And I'll show you my exact example. Hold on, give me 1 second, because I'll make my case with just one thing. So here's my case. Back in America, they used to police more than your speech. If you were suspected of being communist, they would fire you, they would fucking go after you. We had special fucking congressional hearings on it. They were trying to weed people out and detain people and blacklist people. So I think freedom of speech is okay, right? But hate speech, inciting speech, that kind of stuff. Specifically, notice how they say being communists, right? We didn't fight communists in World War II. We've never had a war. I know people say the Cold War. Really? That whole Cold War, huh? Wouldn't it be amazing if we acted like this with the people who claim themselves as Yahtzees? You know, the people, the enemy combatants in World War II. Imagine if America took a stand against people acting like Confederates, saying the South will rise again. You know, a foreign traitorous enemy, a foreign enemy to America, or the Yahtzees, who we literally fought a war against. They wanted world domination. Imagine if we just treated them the way we treated the communists in the 50s. So I think policing some speech is good. I mean, we do it already. I'm not going to get into that, but we do. Just look at what happened after Charlie Kirk got. They quickly went on a policing speech. Charlie Kirk's whole starting, how he got started, was putting teachers on lists. He was trying to police what they did, what they spoke and talk about. This is what Republicans want to do. But I just say, imagine if we did it for people who we literally fought wars for, instead of communists. Maybe if we did it for Yahtzees. Imagine if America didn't tolerate that shit. Yeah, I don't have time to get into all that red and blue and others too. How is it fascism here and totally fine there? It's fascism here because of what they're doing. Do you have private police on your streets? Do you have your parliament trying to send the military into your, you don't have states, but into your counties, to your villages? People who won't bend the knee, swear loyalty. Do you have that happening? It's more than just the speech. We're just talking about the other things that they're doing along with it. Fascism isn't one thing. I don't have my list right here. But when they start asking for 5 years of social media, especially in, again, the land of the free, you're supposed to have freedom of speech. If you want to have a funny meme of the president, if you want to make fun of the president, dissent against the president, dissent against the government, that was like the whole fucking thing with America. It was like, we can fucking talk shit about our government. We can dissent. That was like our whole thing. So again, we're not really comparing apples and apples with the UK and America. We're just not. And I hope you understand that. And the reason I was bringing this up, because I thought it was very interesting that we still have the balls to call ourselves the land of the free, but we want to see all of your memes before you enter, because anyone makes fun of our dear leader, our chicken supreme, taco supreme leader, we don't let you in. And I think that's horseshit. There's a whole list. You can see there's historical museums that tell you what fascism is. And I have a meme because I would show people. But I'm not going into that right now. I got stuff I gotta do. Land of the free, we got more prisoners than any other country in the world. And they're building more private, for-profit detention centers, prisons, for these people they're detaining with no due cause, no probable cause, no due process. We aren't America anymore, plain and simple, 100%. All right, guys, I'm sorry. I might go live later. I was jumping on real quick. I got some more stuff I got to do. Again, hit subscribe, hit the notification bell. This is a passion project of mine. I just love doing this. I love spending time with you. I love talking about shit in the news, commenting on it. Call them what they are, gulags. Yes, 100%. And again, sorry, I'm cooked, man. I'm just cooked right now. My brain is fucking toast. I'm just really tired. I'll try to jump on live later. I gotta go do a couple things, but hit subscribe, hit the notification bell. I'm here every single weekday, even when my brain is cooked. Because I really want to talk about some of the Tim Pool right-wing grifter drama that's going on, but I couldn't even put that in anything because I didn't want to go down that rabbit hole because I can't, I can't not fucking stop. I can't stop when the girls are fighting, Candace Owens and Tim Pool fighting. And it's so funny because they're just all grifters, They're just all trying to be the one to dangle the carrot in front of you. Karen, hi. Hey, what's up, Edward Thornton? Good to see you, man. I posted the definition of fascism. Thank you, J66. And I love my mods. And the long-time subs, like Say Ha. And I got all these animals that are just, they won't leave me alone. So hit subscribe. We cracked 10,000. Thank you to all 10,000 of you. Thank you. I know you guys aren't here right now. Some of you are busy. Some of you are working, so we don't so we don't lose our health care. But I'm pushing for a better day. I've been listening since the beginning of your stream. I wasn't able to do anything because I was at work. It's a lunch break. Oh, see? Much love to you for sharing your lunch break with me. That's so fucking rad. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. And so does Orangey. No, don't do that. God damn. Dude, come on. Cat butt. Yeah, subscribe for cat butts. And create. Look at him. Look at him. The thing, J666, you'll dig this. The thing is so two of the younger cats, they will come out of nowhere and just climb up me and just get on my shoulder. I'll be doing stuff and all of a sudden I'll feel one run up my back. And then as soon as one runs up my back, the other one will come and jump from the side and they'll just both want to sit on my shoulders. They're little, so you know, like they can both fit. But when you're doing stuff around the house and you get two cats attacking you from either side, look, see, he's just trying to climb up. Hold on, bud. God damn. Yeah, listen to him purr. And they want to get on your shoulder. Oh, they will use those claws. Invest in cardboard. Say, listen, I save every cardboard box because it entertains them, but they don't care. They're like, oh, look, there's a comfy shoulder I'm gonna go sit on. Right, buddy? Yeah, I know. Okay, he's gonna lay down. All right, guys, hit subscribe, hit the notification bell. Much love. Oh, stop, please stop, buddy.